are here in Bend backstage at the Northwest Spirits and Mixology show, and I'm with Hoke Harden, who is going to have so much fun here very soon. You're one of the judges in the Iron Bartender competition.
Yes, I am. Looking forward to it. Should be exciting.
How many years have you been involved with this show?
With this show from the very beginning, the very first show. And this is the first time, however, that I'm judging at the competition.
You have a long and varied history and a lot of experience in the spirits world. Tell me about your first introduction to the cocktail.
That's when, as a teenager, before I was actually legal, my family moved to Europe and I got into the wine and the beer and the cocktail culture. It was then much more sophisticated, let's say, than America was. So I've been pursuing that ever since.
And you are probably very much looking forward to judging some of the new talent and experienced talent in the Iron Bartender competition. What are you as a judge looking for in this competition?
Well, I'm looking for, above everything else, the balance in a drink, the use of the different ingredients so that no one ingredient is submerged or overwhelmed. They all show up in the drink and they achieve a certain balance that expresses something that's not there in each individual ingredient, but something that's created as a mixture of the whole, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Every year there are different trends. Certain cocktails are hot, others maybe not as popular as they were the year before. What are some of the top trends in cocktails that you've noticed just for this year alone?
The up-and-coming cocktails. For several years now, what's been happening is an unleashing of creativity because bartenders, craft bartenders, even some of the people that call themselves mixologists, are allowed to use fresher, livelier, more expansive ingredients than ever before. And that's created such an almost overwhelming expansion of what the cocktail means to people. So when you have expressive ingredients, for instance, you've got regular drambuie, but then now you've got the explosive scotchness of the drambuie 15, which completely changes a drink. Something as simple as triple sec, which for many years was just a low cost, low price, low quality ingredient for cocktails, is now available in so many different forms and formats that it completely changes everything in the way the cocktails are made and the way they taste. So that's the biggest trend that I've noticed overall.
I'm very excited that a lot of the spirits featured at this show are distilled right here in the Northwest.
Absolutely.
What are some of the unique characteristics of spirits distilled here in the Northwest?
Well, first of all, they show what the French wine people call a sense of terroir, a sense of place. They can gather ingredients from any place, but if they're made locally by a local person, you get an individual fingerprint for each spirit. For instance, just today at this event, I tasted Pacific rum, which is from Bull Run Distillery in Portland. A few tables down was a new rum from a distillery that is also in Portland, New Deal Distillery. And the two rums are totally and entirely different. They're both made from sugarcane, but one is more like a Brazilian cachaça in that it's got herbal and fruit elements, and the other is like a good standard Jamaican or a Puerto Rican rum. And it's just amazing that so much expressiveness can come out of the same product from the hands of two entirely different people. And that's the beauty of being localitarian.
Absolutely. Well, one last thing before I let you go and prepare for the competition.
Yes?
How do you prepare your palate? Because you're going to be tasting a lot of different types of cocktails. Is there anything special that you do?
Well, I've been drinking pretty steadily all afternoon. No. Actually, what you do to prepare is you open your mind, you welcome new ideas. You look for creative use of experiments. So it's not toning your palate as much as it is opening it up for a new experience. That's all I do.
To new experiences.
Here, here.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Meet you.